Hey folks, Steve Alcorn here with you once again. Uh, Today is a sales update video. Yes, I did sell a clock for almost $200, and we'll talk about it at the very end of this video. But I thought I'd come back to you guys and show you what I've been up to. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, share this if you think it'll help somebody else. Hit that like button down below and the bell notification. Make sure when you click that, you click all so you can see everything I upload, which is few and far between sometimes, but we're going to do it today. Got a new camera. This is the Amazon had a sale on the Logitech C920, I think it is. The picture is way wider than I'm used to, so getting it set up and stuff will take some time. I had to pull my curtain over here so that you guys couldn't see the junk in my closet. But anyway, so without further ado, I think that's my new saying. I like it. We're going to go ahead and share some of the sales that I've had in the last week or two and see if you guys enjoy this. Here we go. Add to stream. There we go. Jamiroquai. This is, it says on it that it is the 20th anniversary reissue, entirely remastered, all that stuff. 180-gram audiophile vinyl. I got this at my salvage store. We've actually sold two of these. One sold really quick. One took a little bit of time, but we paid $5 a piece for them. So I think it's a 2-record set, isn't it? I believe it is. Anyway, so Jamiroquai vinyl, pretty cool. $5, I believe. I think that's what I said. This is a PS2. I probably got the PS2 itself. This might have been one of the free ones or a $5. I don't pay more than 5 or 6 or $8 for one of these. I have a bunch of extra controllers laying around. The games came in with another PlayStation that I got. The picture isn't the greatest, but this one sold for $59.95. I made it into a Grand Theft Auto, uh, bundle, and I actually got really good feedback on this one. So these old PS2s still sell, and they can still sell for really decent money. We even got shipping on this one, so pretty good on this one. This is a Walmart find. I think I paid like $2. Yeah, $2 for this thing, and I only had a couple of them. I thought they'd sell really quick at $14. They don't, so I've only sold one, but it's okay. They ship for under a pound, so $2 into 14, and I think I have two left. I think I only listed it as two available so that I have one for myself if I ever chose to. But it's just an attachment for a GoPro. Gooseneck. GoPro Gooseneck Mount Hero. I have no idea why that title is that way, but that's the way it is. All right, here we go. This was $1. Might have been $2. Again, at my salvage store. These sell for $24.95 pretty consistently. I'm gated on Amazon in this particular one. Uh, it's just a pocket medicine book for nurses or something like that, and they sell fairly decently and fairly quickly. They ship. I ship them for first class rate. I don't ship these medium mail because they're under a pound and they ship pretty light. This thing is a pocket guide, so it's pretty small, and they sold pretty quick. I wish they would have had a lot more. I think I only had two or three available of these, and they all sold out fairly quickly. Stranger Things. This was a retail arbitrage find. The reason I put it on eBay is because I couldn't find any on Amazon. I had two of these. I've sold one. I paid $2 a piece for these. $16.99 is what I got, free ship. So I didn't make a ton of money on it, but I know Stranger Things is pretty popular, and Eleven is probably one of the more popular characters from that show. Although I don't watch it, I've watched a few of them. Just a squishy. I don't know what it is. But this store was having a $2 toy clearance. No, I'm not going to tell you which store it was, but I will tell you that I got a lot of things in this sales update for that I bought for $2 from that clearance sale. So this is some granny panties. Look at that. Oh boy, the picture isn't that great, is it? Lollipop, natural choice. They're vintage granny panties, really. Now, there is a barcode on them, but barcodes came into effect in the late 70s. So that means nothing. But this one is not, they don't make this particular thing anymore. I got these quite a while ago, and I think we paid $1 or $2 for them from the Goodwill. So granny panties sell, and this is proof. Here's another one of those $2 items I got at that clearance sale on the store that is not to be named. Uh, you can see this one didn't go into Amazon because of the slice in the box here. But otherwise, it was. You can see that the seal is still there. So it was sealed and everything was in there and it was still good. Just had a little tear in the box. So we got $20.69 free shipping for this one. It was super light. It was over a pound with, I think I put it in one of the priority game boxes or one of those. I don't remember what I put it in, but it shipped fairly cheaply and I don't think it went very far. So $2 into $20.69 minus shipping, not too bad. This is one of those ones that we got at our discount or salvage grocery store some time back. And so we have under $5 into all this stuff individually. So this is Nioxin Smoothing Reflectives Styling Gel, 200 milliliters. This one sold for $28.95. We probably have less than $3 into this one. And I know it's not over $3, but just a I don't even know what it is. 28.95. I'll take it all day long. Just a word of caution with these things. We tape the tops down, and then we also put a poly bag around them and tape the poly bag tightly to the product because they do tend to leak. And I've had out of the lot of stuff I've got, I've had a couple of returns when I didn't do it the way I should have. And so now we make sure that when we're selling anything liquidy, whether we're sending it into Amazon, whether we're selling it on eBay, it gets that top gets taped down with a piece of scotch tape, and the poly bag is tight against it and tight all the way around the top. And we haven't had any issues since we've done it that way. So just be cautious when you're selling any kind of health and beauty liquid product or any kind of liquid product, really. Here's another one of those that we got from that, probably under $5 again. Definitely under $5. This one went for 28.95. So pretty good sale or a pretty good store when we find these kinds of things in there. This is a retail arbitrage find. I get these for $8, um, and I sell them for whatever. This one went for 29.95, uh, and this is the first one I've actually ever sold on eBay. But if you know where to find them, you can get them fairly cheap. As you can see, this is made by Jack Specific. A lot of things Jack Specific right now are gated on Amazon. I am not gated in this particular item, but this was an Amazon customer return, and it might have had a real slight bend to the top or something like that. So I decided to sell it on eBay. Today, though, I did get ungated with invoices for Jack Specific, so I'm excited about that anyway. But this one I was already ungated in, so here's the Fisher Price Imaginext Bigfoot, the monster toy replacement remote control. I had two of these. I listed them separately because there was a little bit of different condition to each, but I was getting $12.99 for them. Not a great big price, but they're lightweight. They ship for a few dollars, like $4. So, and I don't have this came in with the actual toy that I paid $25 for. I've made my money back selling the parts now. So the toy itself is free, and I still have the power cord for it. So I still will make some money on that. Never have I ever again from the $2 sale. You can see I had three. I sold three. This thing sold quick. I was gated on this one in Amazon. Must have been the brand. I'm not sure what I can't remember what the gating was. Probably the brand on this one. A lot of these smaller companies or these small game packs, for some reason, um, tend to be a little bit rougher to sell on Amazon. A lot of the times if they don't gate the product, they'll IP claim you. So this is something I'd rather sell on eBay anyway. But for $2 into $13.94, it's the size of a deck of cards. It's ships in a little padded mailer and ships for like under. I think it's under the 4 ounce rate. So it's a fairly cheap thing to ship. So we sold three of these for 13.94 a piece. So we had $6 in each, all three of them. So it wasn't bad. Really good deal there. Another umbrella. I think this is my last one. I've sold all 11 of them right there. 0 available, 11 sold. I'm kind of sad they're gone. It was kind of interesting to watch. This was a Walmart retail arbitrage find. I paid $3 a piece for them. They ship for under a pound. I made about $5 a piece on them. So I did a little bit better than double my money, and that's fine with me. I'll do that all day long. A Fugler, again, from that $2 sale, $2 clearance sale. I had four. I sold four. These ones sold really quick. Um, there wasn't a listing for Amazon on this one, and I didn't feel like making a new listing on Amazon for this one. So I decided to list them on eBay. They ship for under a pound if you put them in a poly mailer. And that's what I did. I put a piece of cardboard over top the face part so that it didn't, get harmed in the shipping process. So I kind of blocked off this whole side with a piece of cardboard and put them in a poly mailer and sent them off. They ship for under a pound. So I made a few dollars on them, probably about $5 a piece on them, and I sold four. So not too bad on that one. Here's one of the coolest ones. Not the most expensive. I paid, I don't know, I think 25 cents for this. The clock at the end of the video, it came from the same yard sale as the clock. So please stay tuned to watch that. That you'll enjoy that clock. Uh, I no, I'll explain it when I get there. Anyway, this is Greater Cleveland Kmart, your caring place. As a lot of Kmart's are closing down all over the place, left and right, and I think some of the items from the older Kmart stuff is going to become more collectible as the company ceases operations because eventually they will. Kmart is a shell of what it used to be. But anyway, this was a quarter to yard sale. I put it up for auction actually because I didn't know what it would go for. And it ended up going for $17.99. So quarter into $17.99 is pretty good. This shipped actually under, I think, 6 ounces in the 8x6x4 eBay box. So it was pretty cool, pretty cheap to ship, and a pretty good sale. This cost $2 a piece. So this was $2. This was $2. Couldn't find a listing on Amazon for either one of these. I don't know what they even are. They're megaformers or whatever, magaformers, magformers. I have no idea. So they were $2 each at that same clearance sale. And I decided, okay, we're going to throw these up on eBay for 20 bucks. It was an arbitrary number I pulled out my hat, and it actually sold, and they sold fairly quickly. So they were under a pound to ship as well. So they went fairly cheaply. The tail for this one, this looks like some generic junk toy, but actually this one is a very popular plug and play. It's PowerJoy. So if you ever come across this PowerJoy, it looks like an old Nintendo 64 controller or something like that. But it was one of the earlier, I believe, plug and play games. And this one, for some reason, I'll show you what the box looks like on both sides here. That's the front. That's the back. For some reason, this one goes very well. I got $35 shipped for it, and I paid probably $2 at a yard sale or a Goodwill. I wouldn't have paid more than that. And I was going to actually these actually sell on Amazon. The reason I did not is because right there on that W there was a little bit of messed up. And I figured, well, I don't want to take the chance because whoever's buying this is probably not buying it to um play. They're buying it to collect because look at it. I think there's actually two controllers in this thing. So it's pretty good thing. I don't even know what the games are. I wanted to play it, but I knew better. Oh, that's what the controllers look like. They actually look like starships or something. That's pretty cool. All right. This is another retail arbitrage item. I have $2 into these, so $1 a piece. And you'll never guess where I got them from. I got them from Dollar Tree, of all places. I thought they would do really well. When I looked them up, it looked like they were selling very well. I had these things for months and months and months. Finally, they sold $9.73. They were very, very lightweight. So they shipped for under the 4 ounce rate. So under $3 to ship these, probably, if I remember correctly. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I made about $3, maybe $2 on these, but it was an experiment that we tried, and it didn't pan out as well as we'd hoped. But we did sell them, and we did make a profit, so that's the name of the game. Okay, this is another one of those CoverGirl, Perfect Blend Eye Pencil Cobalt Blue number 135s. We've sold, it says 9. I think we've sold more than 9 now. I don't know why it is coming up with 9. Who knows? But these were, I think, $2, 2.50, something like that, in Horse Cave, Kentucky, at the Amish store. So if you ever get there, look for stuff there. Just don't buy it all when I come through. That's all. So anyway, that one sold for $19.99, free shipping, and they ship. These are under an ounce when you ship them, so I just put an ounce, send them first class. Christmas is upon us, and I sell a lot of these. This year, I didn't look for as many. I passed a bunch of these up, but this is one of the ones that's a little bit better if you find it. This is 2013. It's the snowman, the bird, and the little puppy dog. Uh, I typically pay under $5 a piece for these, $5 or less. And that's, I'm guaranteeing what I paid for this one. I believe I had to do a little bit of cleaning in that battery compartment there. Other than that, it worked. It worked really good, and it shipped actually fairly cheap because it went pretty close. I think I shipped this for $8, and so 32.95 shipped, minus 8, minus 5, pretty decent profit there. This is another one we got from our store, our salvage grocery store. This one cost us probably under $3 again, and we actually sold two to one person, so it was 40 some dollars, 42, 43 some dollars for the two of them. Let's just say 44, and sold them both, and shipped them out yesterday, I believe. So pretty good sales on some of that stuff. If you can find this stuff um, at a salvage grocery store, they just get pallets and pallets of stuff. They don't care what they have. They just want it gone. For the most part, not all stores are the same, but the one that we have locally, the closest one to us, they are that way. They just want it gone, so they price it pretty cheap, and we do make some really decent money on it. And they know we do, and they don't care. They just want it gone. So, and again, some more Scentsy strips. We sold a ton of these. It says 17 available, 8 sold. I don't know why it says 8 sold. I think I had to redo the listing. But anyway, uh, we sell, I think yesterday I sent out 6 of these, 4 to one person and 2 to another, something like that. And they're selling, we got this round, we got them for less. We were paying $1 a piece for these. Now we're getting them for 50 cents. So 50 cents into 15. And then people tend to buy multiples. So, all right. Oh, this is one that I accidentally clicked off before the video because somebody phone called me. I don't know if I showed this on the last one or not. This is Combat, the complete series DVD set. I think we paid $5, maybe 10 at a yard sale for this. The same yard sale got all those Preachers books from, if you watch some of my past videos. He had this set. It's a 40 disc set. It's a huge set. Every disc, I checked every disc, pulled every disc out of the cases and checked them to make sure they were good. A tiny bit of damage on the box. Sold this for $69.99, free shipping, shipped at Media Mail, I believe. And I got good feedback on this already, so pretty good. So now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the clock. So if you watch my Fix It or Fail videos, you'll know that I put a cord on this clock. And I'll show you that right here. I had to solder the cord right in this area right here. You can see that it's a brand new cord. When you're selling vintage electronics, it's okay to replace the cord because they're going to do that anyway. The original cord that came with this thing was so trashed, it was bad. I started the auction on this one at $99 because this is a very apparently rare color. I had collectors contacting me saying, "Hey, is this painted or whatever?" They don't see this color. So I threw it up for auction. Not expecting more than $100, but hoping for more. I did get questions on why it was yellow around the edges here. That's just some paint chipped off on both edges there. Whether it's been painted, I did a 12-hour test for one guy to see if it kept time and if it ran and if it was quiet, and all those things checked out. Of course, he didn't end up buying it, but it's okay. So, if you guys remember from that video, I got this out of a free box at a yard sale. The same yard sale I got that Kmart had out of, I got this. Um, so don't ever pass up free boxes. Sometimes you can make $200. This clock is from the 1930s. It was the very first type. They call it chronometer, I believe. Let me see, cyclometer, because it cycles the time. If you look under here, you can see how the numbers are set up. It's on wheels on a roll. It's not a flip clock, but it was the predecessor to the flip clock, and people really like this particular clock. This is the one that started all of that stuff. It was a revolutionary clock for its time, and it's a very highly sought after clock. There's a brown version of this clock that also does pretty well. So if you ever find this particular clock, Telechron 8B07 is the name. It doesn't matter the color. Of course, if you find anything other than brown or white, then you probably have something very rare, because those are the only two colors I've ever seen, and the white one rarely comes up. So anyway, it was a great sale. I even charged shipping on top, so that's why it was 200. It was over $200. And we shipped that one out this morning. So hopefully everything goes well with it. I double boxed it. I put a lot of padding in there, and we're gonna hope this thing makes it to its destination in one piece. It cost me $20 to ship. This clock is small, but it weighed 3 pounds after I packed it, and I put insurance on it, and it was going from Ohio to Los Angeles. So it yes, in this instance, I did look up the buyer, and it turns out he's some sort of scientific author of some sort. Uh, so maybe he's just into cyclometers. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I know it was probably a little bit boring. I wasn't really 100% prepared tonight. Gonna take off my screen there so you can see my full glory. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification and hit all so that you get all my crazy deeds for the day. Thanks for watching. You all have a good day.